Ladies and gentlemen, this next bout of the afternoon takes place over 3 rounds in the middleweight division and is brought to you by We Let We Sell. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Fight Academy Ireland. He brings into the cage a record of 4 wins and 5 defeats. Please welcome Gareth McCormac!
Nothing grand. I've had to work for everything I own. Oh well, I never asked for a lot. I was happy with what I got. To keep my family and my home. Now they say the times are hard, and they've handed me my cards. Nothing special, nothing grand. I've had to work for everything I own. Oh well, I never asked for a lot. I was happy with what I got. To keep my family and my home. Now they say the times are hard, and they've handed me my cards. They say there's not the work to go around.
Introducing his opponent, fighting out in the red corner, representing SBG Clonmel and bringing into the cage a record of 2 wins and 1 defeat. Please welcome Reckless Declan Ryan!
Doesn't matter to anyone. Don't change the subject. I'm heavy on your love. I miss that train. New York City, you race. Fly to the Sterling in big jet planes. You roll around the line. And if the world don't break, I'll be shaking it. 'Cause I'm a young man after all. How many seasons change? We'll stand out there. 'Cause I'm a young man built to
in the lighter coloured trunks, facing off against Gareth McCormac, who's in his 10th amateur bout this evening. Nice snapping jab there by McCormac. There's power in those hands of McCormac. First couple of shots have been certainly catching the attention of Declan Ryan. Ryan prodding and poking, looking for the opening here, but he's leaving that right side of his head vulnerable when he dips in like that for that strike to the body. McCormac just looking to catch that one shot, that maybe left hook. Time it right. Gareth McCormac is a big middleweight, isn't he?
I was just thinking that, Paul. I was just sitting thinking here. He's in great shape.
Yeah, he's looking for this check left hook. He's not pressing forward, he's just letting Declan Ryan step into the space.
Yeah, he's keeping Ryan in the end of his left hand.
And he's looking over and over for that check. He's looking to time it because we can see Declan Ryan dipping to enter and try and hit the body. But when he's doing it, he's not bringing his right hand back to his chin immediately. It's coming back in a low down and up loop. And McCormac's looking to just clock him with that check left hook. Simple but effective. Oof. Swing and a miss. There's quite a height differential. And it's that little dip there from Declan Ryan that's McCormac is trying to read it. Ryan won his debut here on Euro 3 against Paul Fitzgerald with a stoppage, won by Dr. Stoppage against Stephen Cunningham. A couple of good wins in his record.
I think that he's fallen in love with the idea of that his big right hand shot has to come after a dropped level body shot. So
yeah, like there, Andrew. Yeah, exactly.
Getting a bit better at this now, Paul. I know I'm not like you, fucking. Oh, shouldn't have cursed there. Throwing head kicks for the laugh during the week, but we're getting there.
We've been around the fight game for a while, Andrew. We know what we're watching. That's a nice deep to the body by McCormac. You can just see that power that McCormac has.
I can't believe it's taken me 8 shows to curse on the stream. Really sorry about that. It's another nice looping shot
for
to
the
body.
watershed and all, but you're looking. Good opening round. I'm really enjoying this game of cat and mouse in the stand-up.
Yeah, it really seemed like first. That's a pretty split 50-50 round to a degree. To be honest, I think Gareth.
Gareth in his 10th amateur bout this evening.
Yeah, sorry, just when we were seeing it, what was coming next. I think Gareth was able to impose himself very physically at the start of the first round there, and it took Declan just a little bit of time to get used to it.
Yeah, he certainly had success of his own. Both guys landing some pretty impactful strikes as well. Like neither of them are tippy tappy, and they're here trying to land the big ones. And McCormac's an experienced guy, like I said, 10th fight this evening, but he's got wins over the likes of Jordan O'Neill, Jess Paolo, Callan Peace. He's been in there with some really, really good fighters. Yet to finish somebody. He's got 3 split decision wins and 1 unanimous decision, so likes to take the hard road. Declan Ryan 2-1 his record. He hasn't been finished. He lost a decision to Dean O'Driscoll earlier this year, but some good fighters in and around these weight classes. These guys are a good test for each other today.
They're all going to meet each other at some point anyway. You want to, we do need more of the Alexander O'Sullivans to take over the world here a little bit and get close to 30 or so amateur fights before they finally turn pro.
Absolutely, yeah. That's a nice right hand there by Declan Ryan. Someone's going to start streaking into a lead sometime soon here, you would imagine, but it hasn't just happened. Call from Ryan's corner to be first.
Yeah, McCormac's were asking just to keep poking him.
Yeah, and you can see his clear tactic is to wait for Declan Ryan to enter and then let him come into the space before he throws those strikes. That's a nice again left hand. See, McCormac is just fighting to a game plan. There's just a bit of caution on both fighters' faces because both of them, I think, have felt the power of the other guy.
Yeah, they're wary of what could be on the way.
This is the type of fight where you could easily just see it all being over in a matter of a second or two. Well defended by Declan Ryan.
Yeah. 2 lovely underhooks established to be able to shift the momentum as a little pirouette took place towards the cage.
That's something you can see as well when you've got one fighter noticeably shorter than the other. The taller guy has a longer way to go to get to those hips.
Yeah, absolutely. And the shorter guy has a shorter route to the underhook, I suppose, as well.
Yeah. It's an advantage, certainly. And he's in a good position now as he can connect. He hasn't connected the hands just yet, but he's working toward it. Is he going to switch to a single? The head's quite low. He's got the legs narrower now, though. He might connect the hands. I think he has. He's caught his own wrist around that single leg. And just that bit of a grip fight going on for his takedown attempt. McCormac needs to dig a deeper underhook. He hasn't really got one yet, so he's not getting. There he goes. Gets it now. Couple of shots on the break. Head kick, partially checked with a block with the hand, but they can still make your ears ring.
Do you know, there was an interesting exchange there from the corner from Patrick McAllister and his fighter Gareth, where repeatedly he just asked him to turn to break and strike. You could see that Gareth was he wasn't actively trying to escape. Do you know what I mean? He was nearly like confident, like happy just sitting there and letting Declan lean up against him. I was like, that's a way to have a round taken away from you. Do you know what I mean? By staying sitting there. Patrick was fairly adamant, I need you to turn, break and strike. And probably the most impactful strikes of the round came in the last 30 seconds there when Gareth was able to break away, landed a nice head kick. Not sure that it may necessarily swing the round as such. I do think Declan has been a lot more in this fight than the first minute of the first round would suggest that he would have been, but let's see how we finish.
Yeah, this one could be all to play for going into the third. Sometimes you need to call for that little bit of urgency. You've got to go up through it, call for your fighter to shift up through the gears a little bit. Got one more round to try and separate these two guys. Neither breathing too heavy. It hasn't been frantically paced. But we might see that change now going down the home stretch. Cormac just hasn't been able to find a clean landing of that favoured left hook just yet. He's trying to time it a lot as the counter strike, but no real setup first, so he's kind of just hitting off the glove of Ryan. Nice head movement by Ryan just to get himself out of danger. Lovely work.
Yeah, but I think that flurry came from McCormac due to a right hand landing from Ryan.
Yeah. There's a lot of dipping going on from Declan Ryan, and if McCormac could just time a left
right
kick,
uppercut.
Yeah, an uppercut or even a kick.
Well, just as we said that, it's come from his corner here that the uppercut is there for him, so...
Yeah. See it there, he's really exaggerating those dips because he's trying to find that one over the top. Nice angle cut by Gareth McCormac there. Starting to let the hands move a little bit now and let the shots fly. They're talking to each other in there in the
having a wee chat, yeah.
In the pocket. Look at those exaggerated dips by Declan Ryan. I mean, he times that wrong and there's a head kick coming up. It could be all over, but
45 seconds left in this round.
Game of cat and mouse here in the pocket. Nice entry by Gareth McCormac now. Is he going to finish this shot? Looks like he has the hands connected. Ryan goes down to his back.
30 seconds, let's finish him,
corner of the Fight Academy Ireland man, looking for the finish now in this corner in this last 30 seconds.
Yeah, Ryan is hiding the arm here. Does he have a Kimura grip? It seems like he does have a Kimura grip, but he's just not, with the cage behind him, he's in no real situation to try and...
He's not going to have the angle to actually get the Kimura, but it's just keeping him safe. It's an interesting bout over the 3 rounds. It's going to go to the judges' scorecards. The guys certainly enjoyed it. They were talking and laughing a lot through the fight, and really stepped up and stepped on each other's toes and let a lot of shots fly. But let's see what the judges have to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to your judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this bout 30-27 for your winner by unanimous decision, Gareth McCormac!